You won't believe what I just done. Washed my hair, put my conditioning treatment on, went to put the conditioning treatment back in the little stand, slipped out my hand, upside down, the lid came off, and all of the conditioning treatment landed on top of Lee's electric flosser. So I then had to wash all the flosser. It had gone in the pipe, in the tank, it was everywhere. You should have seen me. I was trying to scrape it up and put it back in the pot because it's an expensive hair treatment, and I was like, I am not going to wash this down the plug hole. So I managed to scrape a little bit of it up and back into the pot, but oh, what a nightmare. And then I had to spend 15 minutes cleaning the flosser because it was just full of hair treatment. So the last thing Lee will want is to floss his teeth and it to taste like hair treatment. Oh gosh. It could only happen to me on a Sunday morning, couldn't it? But I've got a nice little day out planned today with Lee because Lee's off work. Little Lee's in work and we're going to go to Chester for the day. And you know what's in Chester? Well, if you don't know, they've got a Neptune. And I've not been to that one. So we're going to go, have a little look, get a little bit of inspo, see how beautiful that showroom is. I should make it my mission to visit every Neptune to see what they're like because everyone is different. They're not the same. And I'm excited. I'm going to pop a little bit of makeup on my face today because I've got quite a bit of redness here. And I feel like moisturiser and sun cream is not enough. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I think there's 2 in there as well, you know.
There's what?
I think there's 2 in there.
2 boxes?
Yeah. Lee's just getting into the loft to get the dinner service out for me so I can show you what it looks like. But I find the Fit Me foundation works really well to cover the redness on my face. My video went live this morning on YouTube. It was a resounding big fat no on shorter vlogs. Everybody loves the longer vlogs. So we're going to stick with longer vlogs. But if you get to the point where they're too long, we can always change things up a little bit. Right, I'm just going to help Lee get the box out the loft. 1 sec. Go on, that's fine. Got 1 box here. The lid's off the box for Lee to get it out the loft hatch. And I can smell my granddad in the box. I can just smell him. Isn't that bizarre? Even though it's all been cleaned and everything, I can still smell. I can still smell him in the box. Give you a little sneak peek. Is that not the most beautiful little teapot you've ever seen? It just makes me want to go, be our guest. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, honestly, you've no idea how much joy this set brings me. It really does. I love it so much. Look at these. You've got to stick your pinky out, haven't you? They're even that small that you actually can't even fit your finger in it. You have to just hold it. And they've got little saucers to go with them. Honestly, I could never part with this set. Never ever. I just couldn't. I love it so much. It's the prettiest set ever. That looks like it belongs in a Wendy house, doesn't it? Or a doll's house. Oh. They're not all so small though. We've got a nice mug here. And the funny thing is, when I cleaned all this set up, Denny was here and he said, do me a Bruto, but do it in one of them cups. And I made him a cup of tea in one of these cups. And he was like, the nicest cup of tea I've ever drank out of that. And I was like, is that just because it's Grandad's? Oh. Means so much to me, this set, it really does. But I'm going to get myself ready first and then we will look at my gorgeous dinner service set, which is just so lovely. I'm going to do my little magic click and we're done. If only it was like that in real life where you can just click your fingers like Mary Poppins showed us and tidy your room, fix your hair, put some cream on your face. Lee's downstairs cooking us a nice breakfast before we go to Chester. And I wanted to quickly speak about Vinted and how I'm going to do it moving forwards. So I didn't want anyone to miss any of the items that were uploaded. So before I uploaded the items onto Vinted, I put it onto holiday mode, which made it private until the video went live this morning, because today's Sunday. So I opened up the not Etsy, Vinted. Did I say Etsy? I meant Vinted. Then with regards to items that have been on there for over a week, if they haven't sold, I'm gonna delete the listing, bag the items up. I have a bin bag just here ready to go to the charity shop, because I just presume that nobody really wants to buy those items. So I'm going to pop them in a bin bag rather than ending up with a load of clutter around the house. I don't do well with clutter, so if the items don't sell in 1 week, I'll bag them up and I will take them to the local charity shop, which will be Cancer Research or the Heart Foundation. Now that we've got all that done, I'm now going to go and eat my breakfast and pop a little bit of perfume on. I'm going to wear Toni's blend, which is my own perfume. I'm going to go and have my breakfast, and then we are going to Chester, and I'm going to bring you with me because we're going to Neptune. So as we arrive at Neptune in Chester, you can see that there's gorgeous views everywhere. It's got the most beautiful patio leading up to the front entrance of this Neptune. What I have noticed with each Neptune store is it's always located in a field and looks quite country style. Really, really nice. There's a lovely little sign at the front of the store that says you can speak to a member of our team if you're interested in samples or paint colours. Then we move on to textiles. I fell in love with that straw basket. It would look lovely with a plant in it. And then this jug, I was thinking we could pop a little bit of eucalyptus in it. It would be a £14 bargain, but I already have 3 in my kitchen and I definitely don't need any more, because I have this. I took my inspiration from their Knutsford store, so I definitely don't need any more jugs. And I wasn't really going to pay the prices of these laundry detergents when I have small and it's just as good. Last time I visited the Neptune, I told you about the horse for the black console table. That's the horse. But I didn't buy them, I left them there. They've got some lovely candles and reed diffusers, but as you know, I make my own candles and reed diffusers, so it's not something that I tend to buy. But if you're looking for that aesthetic, then they look really pretty. I just tend to fill glasses up that I've already used with my favourite scents. Now we move on to the lovely, bright and airy lounge, dining and kitchen. I love this vase with a little bit of greenery in it, and the art on the wall was lovely. Everything was styled perfectly. The only thing I felt over the Chester store in comparison to others was everything looked a little bit too busy and cluttered. It didn't have that perfect aesthetical look that the other stores tend to have, and I did feel a little bit deflated by that. You can see here on this counter, this side isn't too bad, but the other side did look a little bit too cluttered and messy. And as you're going to see, I will show you a fine example of that on a dining table shortly. But they are playing music in this store, and I didn't know whether it was royalty free or not, so I decided to just do a voiceover just to be on the safe side. This table did look nice, and I loved this blanket, but it was very itchy. On feeling it, it just made me itch. Now this is where the voiceover ends and I take over. I love this, but I just feel like there's a little bit too much going on there, but it does look gorgeous. The hurricanes look really nice, but I do feel like there's just a little bit too much. Whereas this, oh gosh, you know what, that's not even something that I would ever think of, you know, to pop a lamp in the corner of the kitchen like that, but it just gives such a cosy feel to this kitchen. So nice. These showrooms are unreal, you know. If you've got one close by, I highly recommend dropping into Neptune and having a little nose around for some inspiration, because they're just gorgeous. And although all the pieces are the same, they still design the showrooms different. So I've seen all of these pieces styled in Knutsford and in Southport Neptune too, but styled completely differently in a different room. Looks unreal, honestly. Look at that vase. So nice. think that looks absolutely gorgeous on the table. So lovely. And that one. Look at this. Dare I check the price? 40% off market price, so it's £98 with 40% off. Gorgeous that. I love this so much. This was in the Southport one as well. Just looks unbelievable. So nice. I could have something like that in my kitchen on the side of the island, but I feel like the height is too much because I've got a pitched roof. But this definitely is an option that I could speak to a joiner about and have made something similar. Look at that. Bowl is gorgeous. See, look, there's another lamp. You can see where I got my inspo from. Oh my gosh. Should we have a little look? Isn't that lovely? This is really nice too. I wanted something similar for on the window ledge, but I ended up changing my mind because I bought two, and as you know, it was a big flop. I love that. Put your feet up here in the cupboards, try our furniture on for size. We want you to feel right at home here. If there's anything we can help with, just ask. Look at the dog bed. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you didn't even pay for that, did you?
I didn't. There's no price on it. Oh. Gosh, I know I would love that. He'd love that so much. Are we going to focus? Are we going to focus? We've focused. Lee's just said that's not a dog's bed. They've just made it look that way. That's just a square basket with a sheepskin blanket inside of it. But it's a good idea. It looks like a dog's bed. Oh, how nice is that? That's gorgeous, isn't it? How gorgeous is this? It's so cosy. And for a blue bedroom, you'd think it was quite cold, but it's not at all. It's actually really cosy. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this is unreal. It's so nice. And that colour, just in case anyone is curious, is painted in clove from Neptune. It is gorgeous. It's almost like a burgundy. Beautiful colour. Let's see where it leads to. How nice is that? That is a laundry basket with some greenery from outside, and it looks gorgeous. I think it's greenery from outside anyway. It looks like it is because these are all over the car park. Lee's sold on the handles. The window handles, he loves them, and how they open. They're just really easy to open and close. He's sold. I wish you could see Lee's going around testing all the windows, and I'm like, oh, the bed's so lovely, the paint colours are gorgeous. He's like, these are lovely windows and I love the handles. I'm like, look at the fair cushions, look at all this greenery from outside. And he's more interested in the windows. So nice here, honestly, it's gorgeous. More greenery from outside, and I would love to tell you that this paint was, but the little slip of paper's gone. These look lovely, don't they? These are large storage baskets, but they're not for sale, and they go quite far back. Brilliant idea for towels and bedding if you're short on storage like I am, that is. This is lovely too. The view here is gorgeous, I'll show you it now. A little bit of view over there. And then you can't help but feel like you can get a lung full of area because there isn't tons of traffic. There's loads of greenery. That reminds me so much of Ireland. And we're only in Chester. It looks like blazers are on trend for autumn and winter, going by what was in Zara. I hope you enjoyed having that little look around. It built up an appetite with us, and we stopped off at Katie's Cafe and I got a ploughman's cheese sandwich and the nicest bowl of chips with mayonnaise that I have ever had in my life, and I ate every single chip in that bowl. We done a little bit of sightseeing, a little bit of shopping, although we didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything anyway, it was just window shopping, and it was nice for us to get out and just spend the day together. It's not often that we get a full day where we can just go and do something. So we decided to go to Chester. We used to go an awful lot when Lee was little, and it was nice to go back, have a little look around. So I thought I would video just a little bit of the sights in case you wonder what Chester looks like. It's got a load of old buildings and a lovely feel about it in Chester. It's one of my favourite places to shop and visit. We stayed in Chester till around 4:15, 4:30, and then we left to make our way home. But I just thought I would share with you the beautiful sights of Chester. Oh, it doesn't want to focus today. Hey, we focused. Today is Monday, and it's quite a rainy day today, and I've got a pile of washing to be getting done, but we just haven't got the weather to dry it, which is a little bit disappointing, but the weather is still really warm. It's quite late, it's 4:10 almost. I've had quite a busy day today, although I've been home for about an hour. Annette called round, we had a couple of cups of tea and a nice little catch up. I've got some of the wash and dry in the tumble dryer, but I'm like scared to use the tumble dryer because of the price of electric. Our bill has gone from about £118 a month to £283 a month, and I'm like, is it safe to use the tumble dryer? Like, is this going to cost me basically an arm and a leg? Let me just let our peg out. Peg's got another peg. I got home earlier on and I was just in time to get the washing off the line, and our peg stole a peg and I haven't took it off her because she does love having them, but I was so relieved. I got in, I literally took the first peg off and the rain started, so at least I got one line of wash and dry, which is what you can see on the island behind my gorgeous flowers. Aren't they the most beautiful bunch of sunflowers, and I think these are stock. I think they are, I'm not 100%, but they look like stock, but it's just the most gorgeous bunch of flowers. And I got them from Claire. Claire is one of my subscribers on YouTube, and I went to see her today to drop some perfume off because she's getting married on Saturday. So I took them down because she doesn't live too far away from me. And you know when you just click with someone and you're like, oh gosh, we had a lovely 10-15 minute gab, and you can spend hours talking to them. Well, that's what I was like with Claire, and I was like, I actually felt quite sad when I was leaving. I was like, oh, have a lovely day at the wedding. She bought me flowers, and I just thought they are the nicest bunch of flowers ever. And she said she got them from the Aldi. So if you love, I'll show you closer, a big sunflower like this, then you'll love the Aldi ones. How gorgeous are they? I mean, they just look perfect with my little autumn thing here and here. Ignore my tripod. But yeah, I got those off Claire, and I'm so happy with them. They're lovely, and they brighten the kitchen up perfectly. I also sorted out a majority of my work this morning, and I also packaged up some of the Vinted parcels because you've bought quite a few things, and we currently have, let me just check on my phone, we have £7.50 available balance, but in reserve there is £102.37. And I can't wait to go shopping with that and use a trolley this time. You'd be amazed how much food you get of, like, you know when you're not doing like a weekly shop and there's a lot of mixed foods that you buy, with it just being from the emergency list, which was like sweet corn, potatoes, jars of curry, jars of dolmio, all that type of stuff, cup of soups, juice. It was amazing how much stuff you actually get for your money. I was amazed because there was at least 25 jars of curry and dolmio sauce. But it's really helping people out, and that's the main thing. Would you believe me if I told you it's nearly 7:05 in the night, not the morning, and I'm going to drop off Vinted parcels. I need to get these posted today because I'm not going to have time tomorrow because I'm in work tomorrow and I'm snowed under with work. Then I have to make sure all of Wednesday's vlog is edited and uploaded onto YouTube and scheduled for Wednesday. I also have to make wax melts for my Etsy and website. I need to get the house a little bit organised, to give it a nice deep clean for a YouTube video to give you all the motivation that you need. And what else did I want to do? There was something else. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to clean the stair carpet because I was waiting for the panelling to be done and I was going to get a new stair carpet. I've now decided I'll just get a little bit longer out of it because I'm not really going to make any rash decisions when it comes to the hall stairs and landing. It's currently just painted white, but it's fine, it's enough. I need to clean the stair carpet, so I've got the stair carpet cleaner, I've got my little scrubbing brush ready, and I'm going to give it a nice deep clean, but I'll probably do that in the cleaning video to give you any motivation that you need, and I'm sure you'll enjoy seeing how I transform my dirty stair carpet and make it look clean. I'm not kidding. There is an inch, well, maybe not an inch, but half an inch layer of dust in the carpet of my stairs, and I'll show you that during the cleaning video. You probably think I'm telling porkies, I promise you I'm not. You can see the layer of dust in the stair carpet. But anyway, let's go and get these parcels dropped off for Vinted, and then I can finally go home and have a nice bubble bath, and I'm looking forward to it. I bumped into Ardeni and Laura at Tesco's. They've gone to do the shopping, and the in-post lockers are all full. So I was like, shall I go to the other ones? But the chances are they're full as well because it's nearly 7:20 in the night and they're probably not going to get collected until in the morning. So I'm going to have to come back in the morning. I've got a question and I would love to know your thoughts on this topic because I feel this way and I'm wondering whether I'm the only person who feels this way. And whether it's just me and my hormones, let's say. But if you wear certain clothes, do you feel a certain way? Because I feel like when I put a pair of trousers on and a shirt, my mood is great. If I put a pair of jeans on and a sweatshirt, my mood is good. When I put a pair of leggings on and a sports top, my mood is not so great. And I don't know whether it's just me thinking like that, or whether other people feel that way. I'm trying to explain it in a way without sounding like I'm absolutely crazy, but my clothes can determine the type of mood that I'm in for the day, which is strange because I'm absolutely great, I'm fine, but I just don't feel my best when I wear leggings and a sports top. Is anybody else like that? Like, can the clothes that we wear determine our mood for the rest of the day? Because I feel so, and I should feel high energy wearing sports clothes, and I just don't. I feel so like no one owns me. That's exactly how I feel. But I know for a fact, if I was to put trousers and a shirt on, I wouldn't feel the way that I feel right now. Is it just me? I would love to know. Leave me a comment if you're the same, if you're like me and your clothes determine your mood, because I'm that person. When I get home, I can't put my pyjamas on, and I know a lot of people like to come home and put their pyjamas on to relax. I can't do that. I cannot put my pyjamas on till I get out of the bath and I'm ready to go to bed, because if I put pyjamas on, it would just make me feel so unmotivated and sluggish that I just can't do it. And I'd love to know if you're the same. Please let me know. I feel like I just want to sit down and not do a single thing. The house feels like a laundrette. I feel like I've got washing everywhere. I've got a load in the washing machine, a load in the dryer. I'm going to have to put a load on the maiden. Plus, I've got the bed stripped, so I need to make the bed. And there was me thinking I was just going to come in and relax. Not tonight. This maiden has been a good investment from TK Maxx, because it's nice and slim, it's not in the way. The only thing is they're an eyesore. They're not nice to look at, but if anything, it makes the room smell nice when all the laundry's on it, drying. Hopefully that'll be dry in the morning. Open bags of winter parcels. I sold the fur covers off the Sofology cushions that I purchased about a month ago. I sold the fur covers and they were massive. They were too big for the bags because I've only got that size bag. I just didn't think it through, did I? But I wrapped them in a bin bag and they were fine. The island's a little bit more clear. And just like that, it's Tuesday. And I'm feeling so much better than I felt yesterday. I can't put my finger on what it was, but I'm blaming the leggings and the sports top for yesterday's mood. Probably hormones as well, but you know, let's just say it was what I was wearing, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who feels like that. But I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I'm going back to Tesco to see if I can drop the parcels off at the lockers, and we're going to Asda because I've been having a little look on the website before and they've got a little bit of Halloween and autumn stuff. And listen, it's still dark at 5:30. The sun didn't come up this morning until around 20 to 6. Now, it's usually light at 4 in the morning. That says to me that autumn is creeping in thick and fast. And I know it's not for everyone, but Georgia Asda have got some lovely bits. Now let's go and do the parcels anyway. Surprise, surprise, there is no available lockers. And the entire taxi rank has took up the whole thing of lockers. You literally can't even get to them because it's that full of taxi drivers. So I'm gonna have to find another in-locker or in-shop locker, which is probably about 4 miles away. No, it's more. It's more than 4 miles. 4 miles in my dreams. It's probably about, well, it's about a 10-15 minute drive away. So I'm just gonna have to go and do that. And I'm like, oh, I really want to get to the Asda and have a little look at the bits because it's currently 10 to 9 and I'm in work today. I've got quite a busy day, but I try and have these little gaps where I can do a little bit of vlogging and do something that fills my heart with joy. And looking at Georgia Asda online fills my heart with joy. So you just do something that makes you happy before you even go to work. It'll put you in an even better mood. Well, that's what I do anyway, and I think it does. So let's go and sort these parcels out. All done, parcels are all sent, and I'm so happy. Now, have I got time? What time is it? Ooh, it's just gone 25 past. How far away is Georgia Asda from here is the question. It's probably about 50. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it. Let's go. So, this is Georgia Asda in Huyton. And I thought I'll come to this one because it's closer and less traffic than getting to the one on Queen's Drive. The only problem was they had the music on so loud and it was chart music. I'd get a copyright for that. So I thought I'll have to do a voiceover. This bedding is the best bedding ever. It washes lovely and I've had mine for around 6 months and I highly recommend it. These mirrors I thought were lovely. For £12 for a pack of 3, they would make a lovely statement in your bedroom, maybe above your bedside tables or in your hall. Then I almost purchased these. I absolutely love them. It's a 3-pack of laundry room or utility room, prints that are framed, and these are quite hard to find. For the 3-pack, I think it was £14, which is an absolute bargain. If you're looking for candles or wax melts, Asda has got so many you'll be spoiled for choice. They even had an OG favourite of mine, which is Cotton Candy Cloud, and also the pumpkin apple muffins is absolutely gorgeous for autumn winter time. But my favourite one is definitely the cotton candy one. It's so nice. It doesn't last for ages, but it's a nice smell. I absolutely love those little Winnie the Pooh reed diffusers, and they were only £4.50. Bargain. This shell, I have one very similar, but it was very expensive in comparison to that one. These silver frames are similar to the gold ones, but there's a lovely, maybe like a trellis design inside them, which is nice. Lots of H&M rip-off vases, as you can see. And these, I'm sure my nan had one like this with a little bit of pampas grass inside. They used to have clocks in them and everything. I'm lifting the things up like I'm in Home Sense looking for a price underneath them, but there's no price underneath. I did love them pumpkins, but I didn't buy any. And those little mushrooms too would be gorgeous on your window ledge in your kitchen, or if you're doing like a little autumn scene, they would be lovely. I must admit, I did love this little bust. I think he was the cutest, and the way he was looking at me, he was just begging me to buy him. And this was very H&M style, but only a small one. And I think pieces like that are nice if you're going to style them up on a console table or on, you know, a side table, windowsill, anywhere. They were lovely. I love this knot too, and it was £5, which was an absolute bargain. Again, we've got Snuggle Season cushions, which are so much cheaper than Home Sense and TK Maxx. They were £8, which is an absolute bargain for an autumn cushion. Some shops charge really expensive for those, and I like that Georgia Asda, their prices weren't extortionate on anything. I also love this black dish and thought that'd be great for dropping your keys. And you know, when you get home and you're looking for somewhere to drop them, maybe in the hall on a radiator cover, would be lovely. Lots of bedding. If you're looking for bedding, be it autumn bedding or bedding to match your decor, Georgia Asda has some great bedding, and it washes lovely too. That's what I love about it. They did have a selected range of autumn bedding, which was like fleecy. Obviously, it's too warm for me. But if you're, you know, a little bit of a cold one and you like to be all snug in flannel sheets, Asda have got plenty. You'll be spoiled for choice with little foxes on and all autumn leaves. Then I seen these chopping boards and they were £7 for the pack of 2. Like, I paid expensive for mine and I was like, these are so nice. £6.50 for that huge platter. That would be amazing at Christmas, you know, to put like finger food on Boxing Day. They also done big salad bowls to match. Well, I'd just fill that with pretzels and crisps and Doritos. But they had some lovely little bits that you could do for Christmas, you know, for the kids, like fill them with jelly and stuff like that. I found the cups a little bit disappointing. Asda usually has the best mugs, like at Christmas and at autumn as well, but they had none. They had little dogs, like the little chappy dogs, little poodly type dogs, unicorns. Then they had, I think, is it Return of the Jedi maybe, or something like that, Harry Potter, Disney mugs, PlayStation mugs, little mugs that look like Emma's Lifestyle's dog. So cute, but not a single autumn mug. I was like, oh, I was hoping to get like, I don't know, a pumpkin maybe. And then I spotted my tea towels, and I get lots of questions, lots of questions on my tea towels. I buy the black ones because you don't see any stains or anything on them then, and they're from Asda. I spotted the air fryer there for £32 as well, which is the cheapest I've seen them. I paid about £42 for mine from Amazon. Then they just had little bits dotted around for Disney, like this little basket is a bin, but you could use that to put a plant in. You know, if you're into the whole Disney thing, maybe in your office or something like that, and it was only £18. So I thought that was lovely with the green plant. They also had these like rattan style lights and light fittings to match as well, which were nice. And this Mickey Mouse doormat, you are magic. That's so nice, and it was only £7. This is some of the on-trend pieces, very H&M inspired vases, and I really did like those rattan vases too. And then bedding, throws for the bed, cushions, blankets, little straw baskets, and little bits and bobs that you can accessorise with. I think I've already showed that, so I've obviously gone back to that stand. Some lovely sunflowers, which are they just scream autumn, don't they? But I didn't find the pieces that I was hoping to find, so I'm going to head downstairs and get my honeydew melons. Had some lovely little bits. Hope you enjoyed them, but now I'm going to rush to work, get some work done, and I will show you exactly what I bought when we get home. And just like that, I've been to work. It's like by magic, I click my fingers and I'm home from Asda. And I did promise to show you what I'd purchased from Georgia Asda. I didn't buy much. I spent just under £18, but I got 2 honeydew melons, which is the most important thing. I got some gorgeous little bits. I got this. How cute is he? He's Harold, and he's gonna live on top of my console table when I eventually get round to styling it. But little pieces like this are really hard to find because I've got lots of big pieces, and this will go lovely next to, let me get it and show you, the Wonky Hurricane. Well, one of my subscribers or viewers on YouTube recommended filling this with white sand, which is an amazing idea, and I'm going to do that. But I just thought together on a book on the console table, I'm gonna look lovely. I still can't get over the fact that a candle can't stand in there, but never mind, we move on. It was £5. £5? How could you walk past Harold for £5? Look at his face, he's like, buy me, buy me. So I bought some. And then this. It's just the cutest. I mean, it's not much bigger than Harold, probably a couple of inches bigger. But this was £5 as well, and again, styled on the console table on one of the lower shelves with a bigger ornament next to it. It's just going to look nice. It's just that balance, isn't it? So I picked that up. And last but by no means least, these were £7 on the actual label. But when I scanned it, they've been reduced to £5 for 2 chopping boards. £5. I paid good money for these from TK Maxx, And I paid good money for the one from Neptune, but I wanted one for the island for flowers or anything like that to stand them on. I mean, you could do what I've done there and put them together, but these are definitely for the kitchen island to put a nice vase on top of with a little candle maybe next to it, and it's just given an extra little element to the island of colour and incorporating all the rest. So I can't wait to style them. I thought they were a bargain at £7, but £5. I'm going to open them now and have a little look because I still can't believe the price of them. 2 chopping boards, and they're really nice. They are lovely, aren't they? Perfect little duo. I'm going to pop them on the island now, style them up and get them looking all nice. Styled them there with a little vase of sunflowers on and a candle. How nice do they look? And if you didn't want to put like a candle there, you could put something like Harold there, but I just think a candle always looks lovely, doesn't it, like that? How nice does that look? Obviously we've got a little bit of mess here but that looks so nice, doesn't it? I love that. Just needs pushing over a touch because it's just hanging over the edge a little bit. So move it in just like that. Perfect. £5, what a bargain. I think that's been my best purchase so far. £5 for 2 chopping boards. So they're my little bits that I got from Asda. I really hope you enjoyed. Sorry, that was the candle. I really hope you enjoyed having a little look around. I think they had some lovely little bits, really nice and affordable as well. So next time you're in Asda doing your shopping, nip in and have a little look because they've got some lovely little bits. But now I'm going to Sainsbury's because I need to pick a few things up. What do you want for tea, babe? Ollie is here.
Whatever. Whatever you think. Spag bol?
Spag bol?
I might be going for a game of golf actually.
I need to go to Sainsbury's anyway because there's little bits that I need to pick up, so I'm sure we'll have a little mooch in Sainsbury's in the Habitat range and see if they've got any nice little autumn pieces out that we can have a little look at. Not that you need to buy any, but sometimes it's nice to just see what's in the shops and have a little look, isn't it? If you're anything like me, you will enjoy those style videos. I mean, do you enjoy those style videos? Let me know in the comments down below if it's something that you like or you're a bit bored of it, because I really do understand that YouTube is heavily saturated with come shop with me and shopping hauls. So I think when I speak about, you know, let's just say for instance Savers, I've done an online order with Savers and I do have a Savers which is about 15-20 minutes away from me that I can drive to. But I placed the order online, 1 for convenience, because obviously I'm in work, but 2, if anybody is watching my videos who may be disabled and doesn't have access to the shops to be able to carry the bags themselves, it's a great way of advertising that that brand can deliver to your door. And they do run offers now and again as well, Savers. Sometimes the postage can be a little bit high, but sometimes they say, we've got postage for the next 3 days for £2. Which is absolutely brilliant. It saves carrying all the bags and you can get good little essential bits that you need that aren't available in other shops. So I highly recommend Savers, and that's the reason why I do online orders like that, is not only for convenience for myself, but to let you know that you can also do the same if you haven't got access to that shop or you can't get to the shops through a disability or whatever the reason may be. So that's why I do that. But I would love to know if you do enjoy coming to the shops and having a little look, and if you've got any tips, I've got an itchy back and I'm awful hot, on what you would like to see on my weekly vlogs. Well, I say weekly vlogs, they're around 3 or 4 days long, aren't they? Because obviously I have work and everything else going on. But if there's anything you would like to see specifically in my vlogs, please let me know down below, because I'm more than happy to accommodate those requests. If you want me to go to a specific place or show a specific landmark in Liverpool, whatever it may be, let me know, because I'm more than happy to accommodate your requests. I've just thought on as well about Sunday's vlog. I'm like, Wednesday? No, it's Wednesday tomorrow. Ollie's here.
Hello.
I uploaded the vlog with regards to the Vinted money that was donated to the food bank, and I went to Sainsbury's. There's 2 receipts because I took my pounds out of the trolley, out of the ashtray that I used for the trolley, and I didn't put it back, and I had no pound coin for the trolley when I went, so I had to use a basket and go around the store twice because the basket was really heavy. Because you would be amazed how far £60 went on the emergency list for the food banks. So that's why there's 2 receipts in Sunday's video, at the end of the video, where I spoke about the Vinted proceeds. So that was why. And we've got a nice little chunk again due when the parcels have been received from the previous orders. There's over £100. So are you going to come with me to do that food bank? Well, it would probably be one day, the end of the week or next week.
I'm not in Rome.
Oh, he's swanning off again and leaving me, isn't he? He's off to Italy on Friday.
Yep.
He's off to Italy on Friday, leaving me again, and off he goes.
I got kicked out of geography, so I've got that.
Well, well, that's another story. Anyway, what did you do good at in school, son?
Photography, I left with an A in photography.
He did. And I am shockingly bad at geography. I have no idea. No, I'm not even going to claim to know. I have no idea. But what I do know is I use Ancestry and the map to show me all the places where I've come from. There's not many, there's only a few. But I want Ollie to send off for this. He won't send us off. I've asked him to send his DNA off to have it profiled so we can see what you get from your dad, but you won't send it off, will you? No. He doesn't want to. He's like, no, I don't need to know. I'm like, you should, because you've got, it's your heritage, it's where you're from. That's probably why you're so drawn to certain areas, because of your heritage.
Yeah, but I went to Greece and now I want to go and live in Greece, and I've got no Greek in me, so...
I said I'd love to move far away from all the things that are going on in the world at the moment, because the world's a very scary place, and I'd love to just go and move somewhere quiet, but the idea of it absolutely terrifies me. I'm like, no, I couldn't do that. And he said, can't we just go and live in Greece?
I'd love to live abroad anyway.
You would, anyway. He's always said that. I'm surprised you're 24 and still not swanning off somewhere.
I'm gonna be living at home till I'm about 40. I'm gonna be like stepbrothers.
Do you think you are?
What?
It's gonna be still at home when you're 40? Yeah.
I've just found out that you've got to pay council tax on an apartment. I was going to move out until I found out I had to pay an extra £140 a month.
Oh gosh, honestly. Anyway, let's go into Sainsbury's and get the things and get the things we need. How pretty are they? Ooh. They'd look nice in the Christmas tree, wouldn't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think they're lovely. Not going to buy them now. Going to be good. They're nice. Oh, it's a candle holder. They're pretty, them. Cushions are now reduced. It's a vase with a little bit of greenery. That'd look lovely, that terracotta vase. Oh, that's a photograph holder. That's nice. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit underwhelmed. Thought there'd have been well more little autumn bits. They have none. Are you bored, babe?
All this bedding.
That pillow is still there, but it hasn't been reduced yet. I'm waiting for that to go down in price, because that's not going to stay at £26, surely. Because look, all of that is reduced. All of it.
My cousin works in Sainsbury's, she's got a discount.
No, I'll just wait until it's reduced.
Oh, 4-star martini, got martini.
Like that?
Yeah.
I don't drink martini, so... Oh. No, I'm not feeling anything. They haven't even got any autumn mugs that I could show you. maybe, just maybe, it's not me. It's the fact that I'm too early, because what date is it today?
No idea.
Well, it's too early for autumn. That's what it's
23rd
telling me.
of August.
23rd of August. And I'm in Habitat looking for, what does it say? It's not.
It is.
Coffee freshly ground since 2008.
Autumn colour.
No, they're not autumn. It's like a brown colour. I can't even remember what I was saying now.
Too early.
It is too early. Ollie thinks this is an autumn mug, but I beg to differ. I don't think it is. It is nice, but it's the same as the next set, and your dad didn't like the knife and fork scratching on it, remember? Like that. Coated, like that. Of course he didn't. You're being mean to your dad. Well, he is fussy. What have you spotted?
Ripping off
Le Creuset, they really are.
Harry will be fuming about that.
Has Harry collected all the pieces?
No, he wants the one of them trays for his bacon. So it's like 160 quid or something, is it?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, tell him to come to Sainsbury's and get it a lot cheaper. See, look at the price of them compared to the ones that I've just got from Asda. 2 chopping boards, £16. I paid £5.
What are you chopping on them?
Sorry?
What are you chopping on them?
I'm not, I'm standing the vase of flowers on them. You're mean to me. We're back. Sainsbury's was a little bit underwhelming, wasn't it? Not gonna lie. Didn't have much autumn stuff out at all. I didn't get much, just a few little bits. I got some blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. Ollie got a packet of digestive biscuits, 2 packets of marker pens for work, and a tray of Diet Coke and some pyjamas. These pyjamas, oh, I put the receipt in here so I wouldn't forget to tell you, because these really are the nicest shirt. Look a peg with a peg. Peg with a peg.
Hello.
Oh, you bring them to everybody.
Tell me about your teeth, Peggy.
Oh, you've got to go in a few days, haven't you? Hey, we're back to it, aren't we? Hey, I need to trim around her eyes.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Gorgeous girl, aren't you? These jammies, I did put the receipt in the bag and I squashed it down. So where's it gone? Well, the receipt, oh yeah. I put it inside the top. The pyjamas they were £14. Now, I've got every pair that Sainsbury's have released. This is the 3rd year buying them. And I just get a little top with a long sleeve, because I don't sleep in pyjamas, but when I get up in the morning, I put them on. And as soon as you get that change in the weather and you feel a bit chilly, they are perfect. And they are the most snuggly, soft, I don't even think it'll show up on camera, but they are the most snuggly, soft pyjamas you will ever wear. And for £14, they're super comfortable. They're not too hot, like they're not fleecy, but they're a lovely, super soft cotton. They're not even called anything. Nightwear, but that's what the packet looks like. And I highly recommend them. I've got like a leopard print in black and purple from 2020. I've got the grey stars from 2021, and now I've got the black and white. Spotty. Perfect. Lovely for just lounging in and, you know, feeling comfortable and not too cold, not too hot. So that's everything that I got from Sainsbury's, and the most important thing was Diet Cokes and some fresh fruit. Are you waiting for your dinner? Hey, is this my ding ding ding? It's 5 o'clock, Mum. Well, it's not. It's not quite 5 o'clock, but I'm going to do your dinner for you now. And yours too, Dolly. Where's Noah? Here I am, Mum. I want my dinner too. Yeah, I want my dinner too. Get my dinner. I have made myself a nice cup of tea and I've got my new jammies on. But I thought I would show you my Sainsbury's pyjamas. I'll pan you down a little touch just so you can see them. Because, you know, these are amazing pyjamas for £14. They haven't got any pockets. I wish they did because I'm a sucker for a pocket. But they're just a lovely, like, they feel like silk. Honestly, they do, but they're not silk. They're not too warm. They're super comfortable, and I highly recommend Sainsbury's pyjamas. I am for once gonna sign this vlog off because it's well over an hour long. I've been sat editing tonight. I just want to ask one thing, and that is, did you enjoy today's video? Did you find it helpful in any way? Did you enjoy the voiceover on the video? Because George at Asda was playing music, so I had to include a voiceover in that section. But I would love it if you could give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favourite part is. And if you've got any recommendations for any future videos, please let me know. And I will see you all on Sunday. Have a fabulous day.